Welcome back to the next video on the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the 5 stupidest things that you will ever own. Now, let's get started. So, before we get started, the thing that I want to point out is that I have this new background that I've put in, I think it was the last video. It's not uploaded as of now, but it will be uploaded later today. But I got my poster from the last background, I got this comic book from the last background, and this comic book from the last background that I just pinned up on the walls. And then I got my new Naruto poster, and as of now, I'm on the floor. But you will be seeing me, not in this video, in the one before, in the same background, and that's why I probably thought I should explain it. But let's get into the video. The first one is movie candies. Now, you may think, oh, this is going to be a good snack for, let's go watch a movie, eat a good snack, and have some fun. But no, the stupidest thing ever is to buy that snack and only have it halfway filled, so you're not getting nothing at all. You're paying like $5 for a box about this big with only that much in it. What's the deal there? Okay? So that's one of the stupidest things you'll ever buy and own, is a box of candy from the movie theaters. The next thing, stupidest thing you'll ever own, is an instant. And I have one right here. Yeah. I own one of the stupidest things you'll ever own, because this type of instant, where is the thing for it? I have no idea. But I don't know where the thing for it's at, but there's something that goes in this little bottom right here. Oh, and it stinks really bad. That's why I don't use it anymore, because it makes your room smell horrifying. It's terrible smelling, and that's why it's one of the stupidest things you'll ever own. I mean, they do look cool though. Oh yeah, it's one of these. If you've ever seen one of these right here, I don't know if you can see that. If you've ever seen one of these, this is a incense. You take a lighter and you burn the top of it, and you put it in the bottom, and smoke goes out of these mouths. Although it looks cool, it makes your room smell terrible. And I do own one, but I do own it just for decoration. I did have an incense in there to see how it smelled. It smells terrible. It makes it smell like you're having a grill out in your bedroom, and I really don't like that smell. So it is one of the stupidest things you'll ever own. And the next thing is also one of the stupidest things you'll ever own is a dog toy. You might as well just give them a sock or a rope, because they're going to grow up one day and they're not going to use that dog toy anymore, and you would have wasted about $30 on dog toys. So might as well just stop spending money on dog toys, because they're going to grow up and not use that dog toy anymore. They're not going to use that dog toy anymore. And that's just going to be how it is, because dogs grow up and they get lazy. Some of them grow up and they are still really hyper, but that's probably because they're not fully grown and old. But when they get old, they're lazy and they won't use their toys anymore. So dog toys are 3 on the list. Can't count. The next thing is posters. I do have some of the stupidest things you'll ever own, such as incense and posters. So posters The reason I say they're the stupidest thing you'll ever own is because once you get them, some people use tape on them, and I think that's an ineffective way to put them up. And if you do that, you're gonna end up tearing them when you pull them off. So I use thumbtacks, but still, it's hard to get your fingers up under there, and it really hurts to pull the thumbtacks out with your bare hands. So you need some type of flathead or something to pop them out. So that's the way I do that. I did have tape up here because it was in a frame. What's my frame? Okay, so did a lot of work for nothing. It was in this frame right here. But see right there. Okay, and yeah, that was how that went. So I took it out of the frame so I could put it up, because this frame ended up being too thick because it had another piece of cardboard on the back, so I could not hang it up without nails, and our landlord will not let us have nails in the house, in the walls. So fucking hell. So without further ado, let's get into the last one. The last one is colored bracelet, light up bracelets. Now, light up bracelets are pretty fun at first, but then 4 or 5 hours later, can't talk today, but 4 or 5 hours later, your wrist, you'll start to notice that your wrist is no longer lighting up, or your necklace is no longer lighting up, or your glow stick is no longer lighting up. So it is completely a waste of money unless you're dumping the glow sticks in or highlighter fluid all over the floor, and putting it all over tarps, and then shining black lights onto it. Yeah. Hopefully one day in 10 years, I'll be able to do that. Maybe 4 or 5, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're new to this channel, make sure to go down and subscribe. And if you like this video, smack that like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, love you, bye.